What's going on, guys? My name is Anthony, or Big B Stats, and today I have another vlog for you guys. I like this Imano face-to-face kind of a thingy. And I got my haircut, by the way, which looks, I feel bald-headed, but I'm kind of bald-headed on one sense. But alright, so let's get this started. Today's topic will basically be on advice on affording things, as far as if you're trying to do a setup and you're trying to get into video making and you cannot afford certain things. Today I'm going to try to provide some tips. Now, this is a tough one to actually answer. Now, this got top comment on the last video. Like I said, if you have any topics, feel free to leave that in the comment box below. And if it deserves a vlog, I will definitely do it. So don't feel shy or anything like that. I definitely like doing vlogs, and I think you guys enjoy them. I want to do more face cams during actually gameplays and stuff like that. I'll just have to figure out exactly what it is I want to do, but other than that, I'm going to try and give you guys some advice and stuff on that. Like, if you're unable to afford a capture card, if you're unable to afford a mic, if you're unable to, now, like things like Xbox and all that TV stuff, I'm not really sure if I can help on that, but I'm going to tell you how I actually got into it, and all the equipment that I had and used, I actually used on my own. So when I first started video making, I actually had my setup was horrible. I mean, it was really horrible. I can remember doing everything step by step. I would actually have my dad actually had like a DVD recorder, and it was like a VCR and a DVD recorder. It was really weird. I don't even remember it. But I think I used to record on a VCR, and then I used to put it in the DVD recorder, and it would burn it to the DVD. Then I would take the DVD out of that, put it in my computer, and then like extract the files. It was really weird. I don't understand that. Hopefully nobody ever has to go through that setup. But at the time I didn't have a job. I was trying to save up for a Dazzle Platinum. That was possibly at the time, that was like the best capture card to get, like the next one. This is way before the HD PVR, way before HD capture cards. So I was thinking this Dazzle Platinum is definitely on my list, and I'm gonna have to get it some way, somehow. So you might want to, the best advice is, if you're young and you don't have a job, ask your parents and try to break it down in the sense to where it's like you're looking forward to actually starting something, and it could be, you know, something that you want to pursue in life. Now, that's a lot to put in your parents' hands, being that, you know, they're the parent and they can actually, you know, they dictate kind of what you do and buy and all that stuff. Sometimes it really depends on each household or whatnot. But anyway, just save up. Any little money you get, save up, you guys. Any like gifts you get, like as far as like, some people get money on Christmas, some people get money on their birthdays. So instead of buying like a bunch of junk food and things like that, you have to kind of sacrifice some things. There was a time where there was a Gundam Wing action figure that I've wanted for years, and I was a kid, and I literally saved up every single penny that I had, any penny that I got, any chore that I did for someone like a far relative that came down that had money, and I knew I could probably get like some bucks off of them. I'm so wrong for that. But I literally saved every single dime that I had, and actually saved up and got it, and I was probably the happiest person ever. I actually got the Dazzle Platinum without having a job. I think around Christmas time. I actually convinced my parents into actually getting it for me, which was awesome, or getting the money for it, and I actually saved up and got that. But like I said, there's a lot of things that's expensive. Now, if you're trying to go for a setup, I would say if you can't afford a HD PVR, which I think it may be around $100, maybe. At most, I doubt it's even $200. HD PVR 2 is out, and that's not even that expensive. And it's a good capture card. I use HDMI. I used a regular HD PVR, the first one, which it looks like a big gray box. Anyway, so that's as far as capture cards. I have never really used a Roxio. I have no idea about that. Dazzle, I don't think many people use Dazzle anymore, but it's a start, you guys. You have to understand, I mean, you're not going to start off with HD PVR. Now, if you're possible and you're able to start off with, you know, the very top quality stuff, by all means, do so. But work your way up. You know, if you're into and you're new to video making, work your way up. You don't want to jump, you know, straight into the ring and fight, I don't know, somebody like, I don't know, Arnold, and then you actually could have jumped in the ring and fought like Mickey Mouse or something crazy like that. So you want to like build your way up. If that made any sense, you know, my quotes are just So seriously, back to business. All right, so now that we have the Dazzle is probably the cheapest one, I think. Don't quote me on that. We have the El Gato, the Roxio, the PVRs. Those are really good capture cards as far as, all right, I see a lot of people that actually use them. So that will probably be closest to your best bet is just try to get one of the cheapest ones. Now, cheap isn't always good, and of course you pay for quality, which is great too. But at the time, if you don't have the money and you're unable to afford it, I would say just go with what you can and just be thankful with that. And I think, you know, if you're just explain to people your situation a little bit, and then you don't have to go into details, but just explain to people that, you know, you're upcoming, you're new, and, you know, everybody knows it's hard if you don't have a job or if you're young, and it's hard to actually come across certain equipment. So, I mean, I think a lot of people will understand that, and if they don't, so now that we have our capture cards out of the way, mics. Now, a lot of people are afraid to do commentaries. Like I said, I encourage commentaries a lot. I encourage you keep doing them, and I encourage that you get better at them, because that whole squeaker thing is just, don't even bother with that, because squeakers can do commentaries no matter what. They're human like everybody else, and it doesn't really matter. That whole squeaker notion just, sometimes it bugs me a little bit, but I mean, like I said, nobody started off with a deep voice. So, like I said, if you're into doing commentaries, don't be ashamed of the way your voice may sound. Mics, I use a Blue Snowball, which it's probably close to around $65 to between 65 and $100. Not really sure. I know it went down a lot. When I first bought it, it was actually like $100. But it's been a while. I have the Blue Yeti. There's a couple mics here. Now, when I started off, the first mic I used was a Logitech mic, and you know, I started off with that, got better with that, and then over the time, I actually increased. I actually have like my first video of me having the Blue Snowball on my channel, if you want to check that out. But if not, then just keep watching this vlog. So, like I said, I've worked my way up a lot. I've went from the cheapest setup ever to what I can do and what I could use to actually, you know, going up to the top. Now, I didn't go as to like recording with my phone or anything like that, because that would just be really, really tough. Trying to play a game and record with your phone would be just tough. But literally, like you guys, like if you cannot afford it, like I said, this is a very tough topic to talk about. The best thing I can say is to actually try to convince your parents, if possible, as far as this is very productive and it can be productive, and you're really looking to get into the community and do a lot of good stuff, and you just need to game, and I don't know, gaming's fun. Save up every single dime that you can, if possible, you guys. It doesn't happen overnight, so you do have to understand that. And also, another thing is, if you have a friend, I know a lot of you guys make friends, especially through my Creative Crib series, and that's just awesome. Like, you guys are so great for that. And I know you may have some friends online or whatnot. There's a couple times I know a lot of people that actually do this. Now, this may help out a lot more if you're unable to afford it, and you have, it's not about what you know sometimes, it's all about who you know. So, let's see, if you have a friend that's really cool, or he doesn't have to be necessarily cool, but let's say you game a lot and he may have a setup and you may not have a setup, ask him if he can record your videos and, you know, send them to you and you can upload them that way. I've seen a lot of people do that. You know, a lot of people didn't have capture cards, but they knew somebody that had a capture card, so they were actually able to record something for them. So that's something that can really help out too as well. But like I said, a very tough topic, but overall I just want to say save, you guys. If you can't save, be sure to, you know, anytime Christmas comes, instead of getting the latest action figure or top clothes, or I mean clothes, I like clothes, but try to get something towards your setup, even if it's something small. It doesn't have to be anything big. Even $1 a day or something like that you can put away for exactly, you know, a capture card or a mic or something like that. I guarantee that will help too. And just basically, if you have a friend that can actually record things for you, that will work out perfect, and it will kind of save you some money, and it will also keep your video making going, and it will be great. But again, like I said, a tough topic, but I'll try to write something in the description to kind of help you guys out a little bit. But I hope you guys did enjoy. Feel free to drop a like. It's very much appreciated if you would like to see more vlogs, and be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with my latest videos. And also, if you guys have any topics, feel free to leave those in the comment box below, and I will actually do more vlogs for you guys if it gets stopped comment or whatnot. But until the next video, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Skeletons are not the most annoying mobs to me. I got this. Chill out. I got
Oh, you're a pro at killing creepers.
No, I'm not.
You blow up. Okay.
Okay, you got it.
Had I been me, I would have died. Just to let you know.
It's fine.